Hello, Lisa here. So I am in Bellingham, Washington, and I'm on a trail. It's early on a Sunday morning. My last day of class. I'm going home tomorrow. I wanted to get out and see some things, have a little, get into nature. The water is right there. I'll show you when I get to a better spot. I'm on a trail. But what I wanted to talk about today is adventure and fun. When I think about what I've just done this week, it seems a little overwhelming. I got on a plane by myself, flew across the country, went to a class. I kind of knew I was going to get to in the class, but stayed in a Airbnb, never done that before. Flew on Alaska Airlines, never did that before. Rented a car by myself, drove up here, kind of just hanging out by myself, doing all this by myself and feeling really independent and kind of like I did back in my 20s, right? Just doing what I wanted to do because I wanted to do it and kind of living without fear, but it's living without fear for myself. And what kind of came out in the class, there's a lot of people who are a little bit older. And in the class, one of the things that came out was when we do things for other people, we tend to put our fears aside. But when we do things for ourselves, all the fear comes in. And so it just struck me today that everything I'm doing is without fears for myself. And that can really feel like where the power is. Doing something fearlessly for yourself. What do you do every day that is fearless? What would your life be like if you could kind of just hang that fear up on the wall, kind of just get rid of it, step outside of that fear, and just do what is good for you. Do what is best for you. That, I think, is where the growth happens. Because leaving my family, flying across the country to participate in a program, to be on my own for a few days, to have to figure it out, to make my brain kind of go to the places it hasn't gone in a long time. I live a comfortable life. I have a nice routine. And so it's easy. I don't really have a lot of discomfort. It's nice. But discomfort's where the growth happens. So what do you intentionally choose to have discomfort with? What do you intentionally choose? When do you intentionally choose to step into the fear that makes you grow? That's the 50, talk about the 50-50 of life. That's the 50% of life. Ready? That's the 50% of life that is the difficulty that we choose. And it's awesome. It's awesome when we do it. It feels good. And we prove to ourselves that we can do it. We don't need to have that fear. And it's really cool. You get to experience new things. Even when you're old, like me, in the second part of your life. And you can still have adventures just for you. Not for your family, not for your work, not for anyone, but just for you. All right, that's what I have for you today. Have a good one.